Here's the follow-up video on the hacked Milwaukee job site radio. It's gotten some good field tests. It's gotten some slight modifications and improvements. You know, in real-world circumstances, able to test and find out, just what's needed. And the biggest problem that I had is I had to add this wire for a Bluetooth antenna. The Bluetooth range was horrible. And I don't know why, because I have the same chassis in this radio, and I have no problem with it. And I'm kind of thinking maybe these metal handles are causing an interference or blocking some of the signal. But the Bluetooth was only going about 10 foot. So I thought while I had this out, I would just show how this was done. These panels are available at Parts Express and all over eBay. There's many different ones. They pretty much all have the same firmware on them. And these are neat, and they seem to be fairly good quality. There I just soldered the Bluetooth wire onto the Bluetooth antenna. It doubled my range. I could get on the other side of this huge furnace and not have it cut out. Now, for anyone that wants to put this chassis into this radio, you do have to do one modification, which I was going to show. And as you can see, I had to cut down past the case here, and this is plexiglass with a plexiglass spacer, because I needed another 1/4 inch of space for this panel to fit. These are neat. They give you everything you could want. You get the Bluetooth, you get an FM stereo, you get MP3 player via either a thumb drive or the memory cards, and it all comes in this neat package. Now, for a job site radio, it was just too cumbersome to control the volume with the remote and with this panel. So Parts Express does carry the Shure Volume Control add-on kit. It's only $8, and what it is it's the volume control knob, and then in the back here it's remotely connected to a small circuit board with RCA in and RCA out, and you feed it with 12 volts to run it, and it does remember the volume. When you turn the radio off and back on, it resumes the same volume. And it also has this push to mute, which is handy. The phone rings, the boss walks in, click it. It mutes the radio. Turn the radio off and back on, it'll unmute. So yeah, I'm going to put this back together. Goes back out on the road tomorrow. It's been working great for like 2 weeks now. It's been through a drywall job and no dust has gotten inside. It's perfectly clean. The heatsink on the amplifier doesn't even get warm. But yeah, I would highly recommend, if you build a setup like this, Parts Express. They have even a nicer panel yet, which I showed on a previous video of a Polk Audio Hitmaster speaker. And I think it's the same electronically as this one. These are great little panels for under 20 bucks. You can base a whole stereo off of these. Gives you everything you need in a really inexpensive format. And I just got to screw the panel back in. I don't recommend those smaller panels, those little gray ones. They don't remember the stations, they don't remember the volume. This one here even remembers what song on the memory card was played last. And the memory cards will resume, even through different memory cards. The memory cards will resume on the song that you left off on when you switch to a different one. So that's kind of cool. When you have an 8 gig memory card and it's got like 1,000 songs on it, you don't want to keep going back to the beginning every day. So that's it, the update on the Milwaukee hack job site radio with Shure Electronics components.